Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back, Tower Simulator and Tower Companion. So we are here at, fix this, at Laguardia. Runway 31 is our arrival.
Laguardia ground, brickyard 4646 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
So hopefully we'll be able to do what we need to do here. Brickyard 4646, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4. Brickyard 4646.
So, just working through schedules, trying to get some achievements completed in Tower Companion, basically unlock each airport. So LaGuardia needs 50. We, in theory, have 68 set to come in over the next hour here. So we shall see how that all will play out. And hopefully it will be a solid result. So I'm going to go ahead and just run these through. But yeah, the nice thing is if they're landing on 3-1, they're going to basically come here and then, you know, they'll be exiting here and here. You know, maybe someone exits there, but more than likely not. But, you know, we should be in pretty good shape. So this brickyard's going to Reagan, I think. No, it's Delta Charlie. It is going to Washington, D.C. We then do have, well, it's an Embraer going to Toronto. Is going to come in next. It's Jazz, which I have seen before.
Laguardia ground, brickyard 4646, ready to taxi.
Laguardia Tower, American 2739 on final 3-1.
Brickyard 4646, runway 4, line up and wait. So the nice thing is we can do the line up and wait here. And they'll do that. So I've done several challenges here, I believe. But clearly I've not done an actual schedule. So this will just add to our LaGuardia joy that we've had within Tower Simulator. Let's clear this American. I forgot about that. American 2749, runway 31, cleared to land. Now they have a 2-minute separation, it looks like. Although we do have a couple coming in at 16:19. The first one is already on the scope. Again, we're as short as we can be.
LaGuardia ground, Jazz 545 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Jazz 545, pushback approved, expect runway 4. So this is the one that's going to Toronto.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Not very
Jazz
far.
545.
But let's see if we go, well, that's a little long ways too, but that's hard to tell. It might be a Delta. I'm trying to remember who Jazz is. So we got a Frontier here. Yeah, the Delta wing is here. There's a lot of Deltas. Holy moly. There may be a lot of Deltas coming in too. But, you know, we've got the waterway there for the airport. Let's see if I go here. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize 10 was that close. So no, that's like Air Canada. Okay. Well, that would make sense, going to Toronto. Right, and this just gives us a different view here. Also the runway. I'm not sure.
Brickyard 4560 on final 3-1.
I might want to go ahead. Let's see. We'll get this up here. And maybe we'll do that. Brickyard 4560, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, clear to land. Brickyard 4560.
Right. So I just need to be careful about the crossing. We'll see once these first ones land.
LaGuardia ground.
That will
Jazz
help with the
545 ready
distance.
to taxi.
Jazz 545, runway 4, line up and wait. I assume he's going to go around the
Runway 4.
back
line up
here
and
as
wait.
well.
Jazz 545.
So yeah, I have flown to LaGuardia before. I cannot say I am a huge fan. Alright, we got one cargo. Oh no, that's Spirit. So that's just an outside. I don't know that we have any cargo out of here. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of cargo out of LaGuardia, so...
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard
Doesn't look like
4601 on final 31.
Doesn't look like we have any GA. Brickyard 4601, runway 31, cleared to land. Okay, and then we're going to have a 1625,
Brickyard 4601.
which probably will mean most of these will be landed. These three will be down. And then at 1628, we've got a lot of incoming flights. So, again, just giving you a bit of info. So, the first American that's just about ready to land, coming in from Tampa. Then we're coming in from Raleigh, and then Indianapolis behind there. So, Brickyard 4646, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Again, these runways are only 7,200 feet.
Takeoff on reaching altitude
So
500. Contact departure.
there is
Brickyard
some of that
4646.
going on. I mean, hope, because again, it's 16-mile-an-hour winds, 16 knots, with gusts of 27. This is the configuration of the actual airport, so I'm hopeful we're okay, and we're not going to suddenly not be able to land there, but they are operating that way now. Yeah, this should be fine unless somehow it does a go-around because of the crossing. I would hope not. I would hope it's like, oh yeah, we're good. Because, I mean, the touchdown point is basically right there. We need to see this get smaller. That's what we want to see. Come on. Alright, I think it did a little bit. It shifted a bit. But yeah, he's down. Alright, 1 of 68. Look at that. But let's see now. What I want to see is, does he really get there? Or at minimum, does he exit here? He'll probably exit here, it looks like. No? Wow. Okay. American 2749, taxi to terminal. Alright, so they're coming
Taxi to
around
terminal. American
there,
2739.
which is fine. But yeah, there's gonna be conflict. That's the nature of New York, right? But no, LaGuardia in general. I think he's gonna turn, and if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. But because once they're done here, they're done here. So, oh, never mind. Why is he suddenly going there? So that must have been him? No, I don't know. I don't understand. That was weird.
LaGuardia ground, United 1225 with Information Hotel, requesting push and start.
United 1225, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Now he's gonna go that
Pushback
way.
approved, expect runway 4, United 1225.
Hopefully they'll just get through here, go kind of quickly. Because otherwise, yeah, we're going to need to wait, but we're going to take like 2 minutes to get there. So yeah, Jazz is a ways away. Because it's going to take about 2 minutes for him to push back. So I've got 2 minutes. See, he's already starting. I don't like that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I may need to wait, which really stinks. Now the brickyards are southwest, I believe. No, they may be. Those are probably the deltas. So they're going to be going down there. Jazz 545, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff On reaching altitude 500,
Because he's got to get to that
contact
gate
departure.
there.
Jazz 545.
And obviously they're going to have some conflict here, which is terrible, but whatever. It is what it is. Someone's going to need to wait. I'll probably put the United on standby, but...
Laguardia ground. United 1225 ready to taxi.
United 1225, standby.
Roger. United 1225.
Okay, so Jazz is on its way. Wow, he is coming quick. Brickyard 4560, taxi to terminal. I was not paying attention.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 4560.
So that was a
Laguardia
25-second
Tower,
delay.
Southwest 1894 on final 31.
Okay, but he did go, so okay, that's American. Interesting. Southwest 1894, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Southwest 1894.
Alright, so the Jazz is off. American's just about there. Yeah, this is a little further than one would think, but we'll leave it there. Brickyard 4601, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 4601.
Alright, let me go back over here. Alright, so he's not coming out. United 1225, runway 4, line up and wait. Well, let's see, did it give us a delay?
Runway 4, line up and
It
wait.
did not.
United 1225.
And this should be a spotter score. This is a common livery that we get some credit for, so that is nice. Alright. So, these two brickyards might get to the gates very, very close together. Alright, so the first of 6 arrivals that are coming in theory, across 2 minutes, which is crazy because there's 3 coming in at 16:30, 2 at 16:29, 1 at 16:28. But we only have 1 approaching, which is an air shuttle. So yeah, not a good thing. But this brickyard should be turning shortly, I think, into that gate. Because yeah, they don't come down and get into each other. Okay, this gate. Either way, I knew he wasn't coming down the line, which is why I'm like, yeah, we can just let him do his thing. And then he's either going to Charlie 5. I think he's Charlie 5, because otherwise he'd be going down there. So, but yeah, they're not quite getting there together. Okay, we still don't have a second approaching. We do have 3 planes departing at 16:30 as well, so we're going to have some call-ins coming pretty quickly. A Southwest, an Endeavor, and a Brickyard. So the Brickyard one might be that one. I don't know. Yeah, he's a Charlie 1-5, so it might be that one. Alright, so everything is done. 5 of 68.
Southwest 1357 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Southwest 1357, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4. Southwest 1357.
LaGuardia Tower, Air Shuttle 6120 on final 31.
Air Shuttle 6120, runway 31, cleared to land. Alright, we finally have a Brickyard approaching, but a minute and a half after, and that's our first 1629. So we're going to have a backup, because yeah, we have a 3-minute break.
Endeavour 5333 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5343, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4. Endeavour
Right, so
5333.
Southwest is coming out of there. This one's, alright, the back corner there. Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Brickyard 5676 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 5676, pushback approved, expect runway 4. So he's heading out to Rochester,
Pushback
I
approved,
think.
expect runway 4.
Yeah.
Brickyard
The
5676.
Southwest is going to Denver. Oh, the Endeavor's, I'm sorry. The Brickyard is going to O'Hare. So the Endeavor's going to Rochester. The Southwest is going to Denver. And the United is heading to Chicago as well. All right.
Laguardia ground, southwest 1357, ready to taxi.
Southwest 1357, runway 4, line up and wait. All right. So here comes
Runway
the
4,
other
line up and
Southwest.
wait. Southwest
But
1357.
they should be out of each other's way. United 1225, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. So yeah, it's kind of skipping,
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff.
which is
On
not
reaching
great on the
altitude 500,
approaches, but
contact
we'll
departure.
see.
United
We'll see what
1225.
happens. All right, let's go over
Laguardia
here.
Tower. Brickyard 4745
Southwest
on final
1894, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Southwest 1894.
All right, so he's just going
Laguardia
right
ground,
there.
Endeavour 5333, ready to taxi.
Endeavor 5343, runway 4, via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4, via Bravo, line up and wait. Endeavour 5333.
Brickyard 5676, runway 4, via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4 via Bravo. Line up and wait.
Brickyard
5676.
4745, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31. Cleared to land. Brickyard 4745.
Alright, so since they're
Laguardia
pulling
ground.
out
Brickyard
together,
5676, ready to taxi.
they should be good. Alright, the United is off. All calls are close here, so... But yeah, he's got to come over. Bravo is the far taxiway, but it also just goes right around. Southwest 1357, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Alright, so
Runway
he
4,
should
cleared
be
for immediate
fine.
takeoff on reaching altitude
Because the air
500.
shuttle's a little
Contact
ways
departure.
away.
Southwest 1357.
Alright, I only see one other plane approaching, which is unfortunate. Because we should definitely have more.
Laguardia Tower, Brigade 5736 on final 31.
Brickyard 5736, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, clear to land. Brigade 5736.
So, couple deltas. Now we have an American that's going to get going. Right, so yeah, he's not even there. He's starting his takeoff roll. That will be 8 of 68. So, a little over 10% complete. But see, Bravo's nice and speedy. Where Alpha is kind of where we'd want any conflicts to come in. And again, more importantly, Bravo goes all the way around, so they can just go. Okay, so 8 of 68.
LaGuardia ground. American 1510 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
American 1510, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. American 1510.
So as long as air shuttle isn't going anywhere that's in conflict, we'll again be in good shape. Alright, we're going to let Air Shuttle 6120 hang out until those go by, as they should go around the turn here. And they should go pretty quickly. Air Shuttle 6120, taxi to terminal. Right, that's
Taxi
perfect.
to terminal. Air Shuttle 6120.
Right, and so they're potentially going to be in each other's way a little bit, but probably not too bad. But so far, so good, keeping things moving. 3-second delay because of the one. The air shuttle was delayed for 12. So yeah, we don't have that included yet. So that will increase our time a bit, I'm sure. See, like, parking? Almost, it is, like, underneath. That is crazy. But I suppose if the walkway is high enough. Alright, so the Delta, it's skipping all the other ones. That's not good. So are we going to get... I mean, we still got a long way to not get 50.
American 1510 ready for taxi.
American 1510, runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 4, line up and wait.
Alright, we're going to let this
American
Brickyard
1510.
land. But yeah, these guys... Because the speed on these locations should be similar. So, like, once Air Shuttle turns on there, it's not like it's suddenly going to catch the American. Brickyard 5676, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500,
Yeah, it'll be interesting if we get the other ones later, or what happens. But yeah, we have a Brickyard calling in, and Delta 2148, runway 31, cleared to land. Because yeah, the other, there's two CRJ-9s. One is leaving, so it's not like the plane type isn't available. It's just, are there no Endeavor gates or... Brickyard 4745, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Yeah, 3-second hold.
4745.
So there is no break there. Alright, the American's gonna be through before he gets there, so we're good. Just a matter of what's gonna call in afterwards, because yeah, he's gonna go down this way. Alright. Endeavor 5343, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Right, air
On reaching
shuttle's
altitude
just
500,
about
contact
there.
departure. Endeavor 5333.
Again, because it's Bravo, that's a quick taxiway. But yes, nothing's going long if we get some big jet, because both runways are 7,002 feet, so they are similar in length. But we've got a good dance going on here. We're going to have a Brickyard, which, as I said, is likely going to come from here. There's a lot of planes here. Yeah, see, the old approaches are not happening. So I'm hoping. Now, there should be an Endeavor calling in as well, but it's not showing up. This whole thing, all these CRJ-9s...
LaGuardia Tower, American 2047 on final 31.
American 2047, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land. American 2047.
Alright, now we are getting an Endeavor CRJ, but a later one, like, that's kind of on time now. Brickyard 5736, taxi to terminal. American 1510, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 4562, pushback approved, expect runway 4. Brickyard 5736. Where's he going? Okay, way over
Taxi
here.
to terminal.
Right, so
Backyard
unless this one comes
5736.
out, we're in pretty good shape.
Runway 4, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. American 1510.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Brickyard 3562.
Yeah, I'll tell you, these guys go... They just vacate quickly, and so
Laguardia
it's
ground.
easy to
Brickyard
get a delay.
3562 with information
Oops.
hotel. Requesting push and start.
Right, well, we already got that one, so we're good there. Alright. So, we're gonna have a couple call in 4 minutes, so this one may already be at the gate before that happens. Because I think once he gets here, it does slow down, but, okay.
Laguardia ground. Brickyard 3562 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4562, runway 4, line up and wait. So we are getting a
Runway
lot there.
4,
It's just
line
I'm
up and
worried
wait.
about all
Brickyard
of these.
3562.
Laguardia Tower, Endeavour 4682 on final 3-1.
Because these are Delta. Although those are Bravo gates, I think. Endeavour 4682, runway 31, cleared to land. So we've got
Runway 31,
3 cleared to land. The Delta's almost here. So that Delta's coming from Orlando. So some people that had a nice, fun Florida vacation here. So obviously those will be taxiing everywhere. Alright, we've got another American again, and yeah, it's interesting because it's skipping a lot. So this may be an extended work. Delta 2148, taxi to terminal. Alright, so they're going way
Taxi
down
to terminal.
here.
Delta 2148.
And again, if I get things out to Bravo, they'll be able to pass each other. But, you know, there still is all of that going on. Yeah, it's definitely working the schedule in a really interesting way. Because we have a lot of arrivals. And again, I'm sure some of it is just having enough space where you still need 3 miles of separation. And that just takes some time. But I'm just wondering, because right now we have 6 that are basically behind schedule that should have called in earlier. Either only 1 that's departing right now, but the rest that are arrivals. And so they may be spawned later, but sometimes they just aren't. Right, so that American should be able to land, and then we'll get the Brickyard going after that. But the problem is we've got a Brickyard leaving in 50 seconds. Obviously this one's coming way down here. Here comes the American. That one is coming from Miami. So another Florida flight.
2896 on final 3-1.
American 2896, runway 31, cleared to land. Yeah,
Runway 31.
I don't want to lose
Cleared to
18,
land.
because that would be bad.
2896.
Brickyard 4562, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3562.
American 2047, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. American
Brickyard
2047.
4377, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. It's interesting that we're getting everything
Pushback
at
approved,
those
expect runway
terminals.
4. Brickyard 4377.
American 2047. Just need to see where they're going.
Laguardia ground. Brickyard 4377 with information hotel. Requesting push and start.
Alright, let me look here. American 2047, taxi to terminal via Alpha 6.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 6. American 2047.
So that'll keep them out of each other's way.
Laguardia
Southwest
ground.
1318,
Southwest
pushback
1318 with
approved.
information
Expect
hotel.
runway 4.
Requesting push and start. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Southwest 1318.
Alright, they're gone. Again, we're just getting things down the terminal, so it's interesting is all I can say. Alright, we're at 16 of 68 right now. We're gonna have... Okay, so both of the 1645s have called in. But yeah, if we somehow lose 18, this will be bad. Because then I won't hit my 50. But, yeah, I thought, oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Laguardia Tower, Brickyard 4467 on final 3.
Brickyard 4467, runway 31, cleared to land. So yeah, I'm hoping the arrivals slow down
Runway
later,
3, clear to land.
and then
Brickyard
maybe
4467.
we'll kind of catch some,
Laguardia ground.
but I don't know.
Brickyard 4377 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4377, runway 4, line up and wait. Endeavor 4682, taxi to terminal. Alright, so they're
Runway
going,
4,
again,
line
way
up and
down
wait.
there.
Brickyard 4377.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavor 4682.
Because otherwise he'd be here, he'd be waiting. It'd just be kind of ugly. But this way we stay out of each other's way. Alright. The next brickyard is again later down the schedule. Southwest 1318, runway 4, line up and wait. So yeah, he's still gonna come around
Runway 4,
here.
line up and wait. Southwest 1318.
I mean, because so we do have planes calling in and coming in, but they're just, you know, we're so far behind, it's just challenging to see where things are going to be. So, we'll find out, I guess. Alright, so we've got 4 planes going. I mean, this is because of the congested nature of the airport space, like, you just can't have all kinds of planes moving around. I mean, that's the other thing. You know, this isn't an O'Hare or something like we ran recently. You just can't do that. Alright, so the next one's a United. So it might be him. Might not. We'll find out. But he's still over a minute away, so the
Laguardia
American
Tower,
land.
Brickyard 5822 on final 31.
Brickyard 5822, runway 31, cleared to land. He's coming from St. Louis,
Runway
another one
31,
from
cleared
Atlanta,
to land.
and
Brickyard
another one from
5822.
Fort Lauderdale are the 3 that are arriving. So, we're definitely doing well. Let's see. I'll let him line up, because it's not like I got someone right behind him ready to go, so we'll pay attention to this one so we don't get a delay. Nothing on the board for arrivals, which is really, frankly, annoying. But anyway, oh, there's one, but again, further out. American 2896, runway 31, taxi to terminal.
Negative. On arrival.
American 2896, taxi to terminal. Yeah, I just saw the 3-1. We got a 2-second delay.
American 2896.
Right. Brickyard 4377, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. And they are going to
Runway
Richmond,
4, cleared for
Virginia.
immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 4377.
United 1770, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Right,
United
so the
1770.
American's coming in there. He's going in.
Laguardia
See,
ground.
so that's the
United
thing. I'm
1770
wondering if because
informational
these
tail.
haven't
Requesting push and
left,
start.
is that why we have a bunch of problems? I don't know. But yeah, these are all taking a little bit of time. Alright, 18 will shortly be at 19. But we have 5 that have showed up on the board to take off in the next 5 minutes or so that are going to call in. But again, we're not going to get that many, so Spirit's going to be one of them. I see Spirit Wings. So, alright, so I think we've got a Brickyard. Oh, there he is, coming in.
Laguardia Tower, Delta 1339 on final 3-1.
Delta 1349, runway 31, cleared to land. And they are coming from
Runway
West
31, cleared to
Palm
land.
Beach.
Delta 1339.
It's not one you see a lot. That one's
Laguardia ground.
Papa
United
Bravo
1770
India.
ready to taxi.
United 1770, runway 4, line up and wait. Brickyard 4467, taxi to terminal. Okay, so they're just
Runway
hopping
4,
in there.
line up and wait. United 1770.
Alright, so we are finally getting
Taxi to terminal.
one of the
Brickyard
old
4467.
Endeavors coming in, so that's good. So now it's kind of going up the list where I have those. Now, once again, we aren't getting the departure getting called yet, that I know of. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my strips yet. Southwest 1318, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Right, but now we're at 20.
Runway 4,
Very
cleared for
quickly,
immediate takeoff
so-
on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Southwest 1318.
So yeah, in theory, we've got, 5 arrivals that are behind. There's a 1650, which should be coming in too, which is a FlexJet, so that'll be a GA. Alright, we're good. They're not in any danger of running into each other. Again, he's going to park pretty quickly. Alright, so yes, we've got another CRJ, so these are all coming in to gates D, whatever, so I'm sure they're going to start to fill these in. So we have plenty of gates. That's the thing that's been a bit confusing. Alright, 21 of 68, and we'll be at 22 shortly, because he'll park.
Laguardia Tower, Endeavour 5362 on final 3-1.
Endeavour 5362, runway 31, cleared to land. And that one's coming from Buffalo.
Runway 31.
And then we've got one
Endeavour
from
5362.
Echo Charlie Papa, so I don't know when that will happen. Brickyard 5822, taxi to terminal. Right, so they're going there.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 5822.
Delta 999, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4, Delta 9099. Laguardia ground, Delta 999 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Laguardia ground, Spirit Wings 1803 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Spirit Wings 1803, pushback approved, expect runway 4. United is 1770, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4, Spirit Wings 1803.
Runway 4, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1770.
Laguardia Tower, Endeavour 5474 on final 31. Laguardia ground, Southwest 2371 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Southwest 2371, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4, Southwest 2371.
Oh goodness, great.
LaGuardia ground, Endeavour 5194 with information pending, requesting push and start.
Delta 999, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4, via Bravo, line up and wait, Delta 9099. Laguardia ground, Delta 9099 ready to taxi.
Alright.
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 5840 on final 31.
Endeavour 5474, runway 31, cleared to land. Brickyard 5840, runway 31, cleared to land. Endeavour 5194, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Endeavour 5474.
Spirit Wings 1803, runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Brickyard 5840.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Delta 1349, taxi to terminal.
Runway 4, line up and wait, Spirit Wings 1803.
Taxi to terminal. Delta
Man,
1339.
lots of things taken off.
Laguardia ground, Spirit Wings 1803 ready to taxi.
LaGuardia ground,
Southwest 2371,
ready to taxi.
runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 4, line up and wait. Southwest 2371.
Spirit Wings 1803, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
So
Spirit Wings
we're
1803.
there. That one's in good
LaGuardia
shape
Tower,
there.
Endeavour 5434 on final 31.
Endeavour 5434, runway 31, cleared to land. Now we've got a few of the
Runway 31,
backed up
cleared
ones
to land.
cleared, but
Endeavour 5434.
now we don't have any approval strips again, and we've got, or approach strips, and we've got 2 that are definitely ready to go, so it's
LaGuardia
interesting.
ground, Endeavour 5194 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 5194, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4, via Bravo.
Oh my goodness.
Line up and wait.
We've got
Endeavour
4 at
5194.
1659 and 4 more at 1700. So we're going to get into a taxi headache here really, really soon. Delta 1349. Alright, so he's going in there. So again, they're out of each other's way, but the rest of these may not be.
is going around. There is traffic on the runway.
Oh, come on. I don't have time for that. Because of that?
LaGuardia ground, Frontier
Flight 3313 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Frontier Flight 3313, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. I am very surprised.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Frontier Flight 3313.
Okay. Alright, well, we know that will do that. That will be another delay we're going to have to deal with, which is awful, but alright, let's get over here and see if we have any kind of conflict. I think we'll be okay.
902 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Is he going to slow down? Or is he not? Come on. You guys handle yourselves. Thank you. Alright. So now... Alright. Endeavor 4902, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Endeavor 3902.
Endeavor 5197, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Now they should stay out of each other's way.
Expect runway 4. Endeavor 5197.
Endeavor 5474, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavor 5474.
Frontier Flight 3313, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait. Southwest 2371, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4. Via Bravo. Line up and wait. Frontier Flight 3313.
Alright, let's
Runway
see.
4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Endeavor
Southwest
5194,
2371.
hold position. Endeavor 5474. Endeavor 5474, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. Endeavor 5474.
Endeavor 5194, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Endeavor 4902, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait. Endeavor 5232, pushback approved, expect runway 4. Endeavor 5197, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4 via Bravo. Line up and
Brickyard
wait.
5840, taxi to terminal.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Endeavor 5232.
Definitely getting crazy here.
Runway 4 via Bravo. Line up.
Delta 999.
97.
Never mind, we're going to wait for them.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard
Okay,
5840.
so they should be out of each
Laguardia
other's
ground.
way.
Endeavor 3902 ready to taxi.
Oh my goodness.
Laguardia ground. Endeavor 5197.
Delta
ready to taxi.
968, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect
JetBlue
runway
2462,
Delta 968.
runway 31, cleared to land. Delta 999, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 31, clear to land. JetBlue 2462.
Brickyard 4644, pushback approved, expect runway 4. Endeavor 5434, taxi to terminal.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate
Endeavor
takeoff. On reaching
5232,
altitude 500,
runway
contact
4
departure.
via Bravo,
Delta 999.
line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Brickyard 4644.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavor 5434.
Runway 4 via Bravo. Line up and wait. Endeavor 5232.
Delta 1292, stand by. Endeavor 5232, hold position. Endeavor 4952, stand by.
Roger.
Delta 1292.
Okay. He
Hold
should
position.
turn.
Endeavor 5232.
Alright.
Roger.
So,
Endeavor 4952.
Endeavor 5194, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Endeavor 5194.
LaGuardia Tower. JetBlue 2462 on final 31.
LaGuardia
Delta
ground.
968,
Endeavor
runway
5232
4
ready
via
to
Bravo,
taxi.
line up and wait.
Runway 4, via Bravo. Line up and wait. Delta 968.
Endeavor 5232, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 5232.
Delta 1292, pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Delta 1292.
Endeavor 4952, pushback approved, expect runway 4. Now, hopefully these won't get in each
Pushback
other's
approved.
way.
Expect runway
Brickyard
4.
4644,
Endeavor
runway
4952.
4, line up and wait. Frontier Flight 3313, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Endeavor 4962, runway 31, cleared to land. Yeah, we still have 2
Runway 4.
departures
line up
and 1 arrival
Brickyard
that are
4644.
really delayed.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Endeavor
Flight 3313.
54... never mind.
Runway 31. Clear
So
to
he
land.
may
Endeavor
wait
4962.
until that one leaves, which is fine.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 968 ready to taxi.
LaGuardia Tower. Endeavor 4962 on final 31.
LaGuardia ground.
Jazz
Brickyard
640,
4644,
runway
ready to
31,
taxi.
cleared to land.
Runway 31. Clear to land. Jazz 640.
There goes that one. Endeavor 5197, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude
Delta
500,
1292, runway
contact
4 via
departure.
Bravo, line up and wait.
5197.
Runway 4. Via Bravo. Line up and wait. Delta 1292. LaGuardia Tower. Jazz 640 on final 31.
I just don't need them moving.
LaGuardia ground. Delta 1292 ready to taxi.
Not until they're passed, obviously. Okay.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavor 5197 with information India. Requesting push and
Okay,
start.
so we're going to let the JetBlue land after this one takes off. Everything else is
LaGuardia
lining
ground.
up and
Delta
waiting.
968 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Okay, so he's backing up. That's all good.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavor 5232 with information India. Requesting push
So
and
5362 still has to come around. He's probably still out there somewhere.
LaGuardia
No?
ground. Delta 1292 with information India. Requesting push and start.
So we have backed up calls, obviously. Alright, now is
LaGuardia
he
ground.
down?
Endeavor
Yes.
4952 with information.
Endeavor
India. Requesting push and
4902,
start.
runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Brickyard 4438,
4902.
pushback approved, expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Endeavor 4952, runway 4, line up and wait. Oop. Endeavor 4952, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait. JetBlue 2462, taxi to terminal.
Runway 4. Line up and wait. Endeavor 4952.
Alright, so we had a 6-second delay on
Runway 4
him.
via Bravo. Line up and wait. Endeavor
Where is he?
4952.
I think we're
Taxi to
fine.
terminal. JetBlue 2462.
Brickyard 4644, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
4, cleared for
So,
immediate
we're
takeoff.
good.
On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Alright, we've got
Brickyard
another Brickyard.
4644.
Brickyard 4692, runway 31, cleared to land. Now these are, again, older, like ones
Runway
that...
31,
And
clear
we've
to land.
skipped a bunch
Brickyard
again.
4692.
Man, there's a heavy coming in.
Laguardia ground. Endeavour 4952 ready to taxi.
Laguardia Tower, Brickyard 4692 on final 31.
Alright, so, again, we'll let the Endeavour get out of here.
Laguardia ground. Brickyard 4644 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Alright, JetBlue's gonna go
LaGuardia
there.
ground. Brickyard 4438 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4438, runway 4, line up and wait. So I'm assuming,
Runway
again,
4,
it's gonna
line up and
take
wait. Brickyard
that
4438.
direction, and so in theory, this one should get there faster.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 4438 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Okay. So, southwest. Yeah, that go around may have really messed things up. Which stinks, but sometimes, you know. Endeavour 4962, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavour 4962.
Endeavour 4962, taxi to terminal via Alpha. I mean, he is going via
Taxi to
Alpha,
terminal
but...
via Alpha. Endeavour 4962.
Alright. So that's theoretically good. Alright, how are these guys doing? Alright. Alright, we're gonna let that one go. Endeavour 4952, hold position. We're gonna get a
Hold position.
little bit of a
Endeavour
backup here, but
4952.
he... Delta 968, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Endeavour 4952, continue taxi.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Delta 968.
Jazz 640, taxi to terminal.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 4952.
Okay, so that's gonna go
Taxi to
there.
terminal. Jazz 640. LaGuardia Tower,
Southwest
2650
2650,
on final 31.
runway 31, cleared to land. Alright, we're getting a bunch of takeoffs
Runway
in a few
31,
minutes
clear to
again.
land. Southwest 2650.
Endeavour 5232, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright,
Runway
that
4,
should be
cleared for
fine.
immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Endeavour 5232.
Alright, and now there's a Delta 524 coming in. But yeah, lots of arrivals, again, that are backed up from 1659 and 1700, which was over 10 minutes ago. So... And there's still an Endeavour that needs to take off, which is interesting, from 1635, which is over half an hour ago. Alright, so we're getting a backup for our departures, but that obviously makes sense. 1713, so in 30 seconds we're going to have an American call in, which is likely going to be up here, so we'll be fine. We'll just make sure he's landing, and then we'll be good to go. So once he's done that, yep. Delta 1292, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. And that one's going to Nashville.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Delta 1292.
American 2922, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Brickyard 4692,
American 2922.
taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 4692.
Delta 524, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, clear to land. Delta 524.
Because, yeah, we really should be kind
Laguardia
of
Tower,
ending
Delta
now, but...
524 on final 31.
So, a lot of these are gone. Alright.
LaGuardia ground. American 2922 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Nobody else is nearby? No. Okay. Brickyard 4438, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. So they are going to
Runway
Toronto.
4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On
Right,
reaching
yes.
altitude 500. Contact departure. Brickyard 4438.
Brickyard 4495, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. That's kind of a pain
Pushback approved.
because
Expect runway 4.
they're going to be in each other's way, but it will take a little bit for the American to taxi over there, but we might need to stop it.
Ground. Brickyard 4495 with information India. Requesting push and start.
LaGuardia ground. American 2922 ready to taxi.
I'm going to wait a little bit. Well, he's already pushing back, so we might be okay. Now, where is he? Alright. Endeavor 4952, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. American 2922, runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 4. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
United
Contact
2299,
departure.
pushback
Endeavor
approved. Expect
4952.
runway 4. Alright. So,
Runway 4.
we're
Line
going to
up and
have
wait. American 2922.
3 more calling in.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
United 580,
2299.
runway 31, cleared to land. So that one's coming from O'Hare.
Runway 31, cleared to land. United 580. LaGuardia Tower, United 580 on final 31.
Alright, so everybody's kind of doing their
LaGuardia
thing.
ground.
They're coming
United
in.
2299 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Endeavor 4957, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Endeavor 4957.
LaGuardia ground.
Brickyard
4495.
4495, runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 4. Line up and wait. Brickyard 4495.
American 1084, pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. American
I
1084.
may run them around another way, but we'll see.
LaGuardia ground.
Southwest
Endeavor
2650,
4957
taxi to
information
terminal.
India. Requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal. Southwest 2650.
Alright, well, we'll see how this American goes. Yeah, the
LaGuardia
end.
ground. American 1084 with information India. Requesting push and start.
Let's see. Are we indifferent?
LaGuardia ground. United 2299
Endeavor
ready to taxi.
4904, pushback approved. Expect runway 4. Alright, so he's going out
Pushback
that
approved.
way.
Expect runway 4. Endeavor 4904.
United 2299, runway 4, line up and wait.
Runway 4. Line up and wait.
Alright,
United
so
2299.
hopefully they will be out of
LaGuardia
each
ground.
other's
Endeavor
way.
4957 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4957, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4. Via Bravo. Line up
Right.
and wait. Endeavor 4957.
Everything's good there. The Delta's gonna land, so we're gonna let that one
LaGuardia
land.
ground. Endeavor 4904
My
with
goodness.
information India.
Yeah.
Requesting push and start.
The go-arounds are interesting, I'll tell you that.
LaGuardia ground. American 1084 ready to taxi.
American 1084, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait. American 1084.
Okay, we'll let the Delta land. That endeavor is passed. Everybody's clear.
Laguardia Tower, Southwest 1066 on final 31.
Southwest 1066, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Southwest 1066.
Now, I think we're getting close to the end here. Brickyard 4495, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 4495.
Delta 524, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Delta 524.
Alright, so they're
Laguardia
going...
ground. Endeavor 4904 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4904, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Runway 4 via Bravo. Line up and wait. Endeavor 4904.
Delta 524. Delta 524, taxi to terminal via Alpha. See if we can just get it there
Taxi to
earlier.
terminal via Alpha. Delta 524.
Right. I think we'll wait. Because again, we don't want any go-around problems. But yeah, these guys now are in potential conflict. Okay, so we've got an American. So some of the old ones are coming in. So this is a 7-3 heavy. So that's going to be interesting. The next one that calls in. But, you know, we'll see. Now that is going where? Oh my goodness, he's going way over there. Okay. Alright, and we're going to go back here. American 2922, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. I still don't have that Endeavor that had to go around. United 580, taxi to terminal.
Contact departure. American 2922.
Taxi to terminal. United 580.
Alright, so they're going in there.
American 3279 on final 31.
American 3279, runway 31, cleared to land. Now, it didn't call in heavy,
Runway
but
31.
it says it's a heavy on the designator. Alright, we'll have enough time to get the other one off. Alright, so at this point, okay, the Southwest parked. That one took off. We are at 48 out of 68. So we're getting close. United 2299, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Now that one's going to Chicago.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
And again, I think at this
United
point,
2299.
we're technically past the end of the hour. So all of this is just now catch up, everything else that happens, and it's mainly going to be a bunch of arrivals.
LaGuardia Tower, Delta 751 on final 3.
Delta 751, runway 31, cleared to land. Like, I don't even see that one on my screen. There's so many scheduled things that haven't gone yet. Where are we at? Okay. American 1084, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So that should be fine.
Takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
So,
American 1084.
gonna have a couple. That one's parking. This one's, again, heading in. So it'll take a little bit. But yeah, we might get 50 with the 580 parking before that one takes off. So, could happen. Yep, there we go. 50. So we've got the amount we need. Now again, there's a Brickyard 5818, which is going to be calling in, but that's still 1715, so it's a little earlier than the last one that just called, which is 1717. Alright, so we are all set with that one having landed. Endeavor 4957, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. You know, and we are sitting at 52 of 68 now because of everything that has already happened, the two that parked. Southwest 1066, taxi to terminal. I'm assuming he's potentially going...
Taxi to terminal, Southwest 1066.
Not sure where he's going. I see arrows, but I think... Oh, I see they're going over there. Okay. And the American 3279 is coming in. So this again is the heavy. So I don't know that I want to play a game here. He's far enough away. Alright. Endeavor 4904, runway 4, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. But yeah, at this point we have no new takeoffs. So I think everything is just the arrivals catching up. I mean, we have one departure that... Well, we have two departures that have not called in either. So there's a Brickyard and an Endeavor. We didn't delete any planes, so there shouldn't be any of those weird problems. Yeah, this should be fine. Because he'll be across that runway in 5 seconds.
On final 31.
Brickyard 5818, runway 31, cleared to land. Alright, so he's through the runway. He's not even...
Brickyard 5818.
So they're up in the air. They're not even near the threshold. So now there's a 1706, which I can see on the bottom of my screen. It's behind this one. So it's like working its way up the other way. But that's a Delta. So let's see. Where is it? There it is. And again, it's an American, so it should get to the gate pretty quickly. We're at 54 of 68. Now at this point, it's just cycling through all that needs to be done. That might stop before the straightaway one, which is crazy. No, it won't. American 3279, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, American 3279.
Alright, so we'll see how we do. Normally I'm not running things ahead faster, but we'll see how things call in. There is a 1659, again it's 1726 now. That's finally calling in. We don't have that go around here yet. But I may run things, maybe, let's try 2 times. And that will cut things in half.
Delta 2339 on final 31.
Delta 2339, runway 31, cleared to land. Delta 751, taxi to terminal.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Delta 2339.
Taxi to terminal, Delta 751.
I'm just worried about going to 4X, that might be too much.
LaGuardia Tower, Spirit Wings 2180 on final 31.
Spirit Wings 2180, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Spirit Wings 2180.
Alright, so this might not be too
LaGuardia
bad,
Tower,
honestly.
American 3138 on final 31.
American 3148, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to
Brickyard
land.
5818,
American 3138.
runway 3. Brickyard 5818, taxi to terminal. I screwed that up.
Negative, I'm arrival.
Brickyard
Brickyard
5818, taxi to terminal.
Command property error. Brickyard 5818.
Brickyard 4374, runway 31, cleared to land. So yeah, we lost like 38
Taxi
seconds.
to terminal. Brickyard 5818.
Delta 2339, taxi to terminal.
Runway 31, clear to land. Brickyard 4374. Taxi to terminal. Delta 2339.
Brickyard 4775, runway 31, cleared to land. Spirit Wings 2180, taxi to terminal.
Runway 31, clear to land. Brickyard 4775.
Spirit Wings 2180, cross runway 4.
Taxi to
American
terminal.
3148,
Spirit Wings 2180.
taxi to terminal.
Cross runway 4.
Nothing
Spirit
else
Wings
is
2180.
coming in, including the go-around,
Taxi to
which is
terminal.
weird.
American 3138.
But we'll see.
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 4374 on final 31.
LaGuardia Tower, Brickyard 4775
Brickyard
on final 31.
4374, taxi to terminal. So there's still,
Taxi to
okay, there is
terminal.
something else
Brickyard
coming in. I don't know why
4374.
it's taking so long, but
LaGuardia Tower, Endeavour 5362.
Endeavour
on final 31.
5362, runway 31, cleared to land. So I think that's
Runway
the
31,
go-around
cleared
one.
to land. Endeavour 5362.
Brickyard 4775, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 4775.
And now we do have another one.
LaGuardia Tower,
Brickyard 4821,
5821,
runway
final
31,
31.
cleared to land. So there's two that should take off that haven't called. There's one more. There's a flex jet that is scheduled to land. Brickyard 5821, runway 31, cleared to land. Don't know how that one didn't go.
Runway 31, clear to
So
land.
we may be 3
Brickyard
short.
5821.
We'll see, because right now we're at 62, but we'll be at 63 right there. So there we go. So yeah, we'd be at 65 if... Well, that's if the other one comes in, but I'm not seeing it. So we may be at... No, we'll be at 65. We'll have 3. But it's really odd. Because their Endeavour Brickyard, I mean, it's a flex jet. It should land, but whatever. Endeavour 5362, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavour 5362.
And I believe this will be it, because I see nothing else. So, unless something appears at the last minute. Brickyard 5821, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 5821.
So, I'm guessing that one may go in early. So, it might be the Endeavour that's the long one. But yeah, there are 3 that are scheduled. Oh, okay, so it's actually going here. Never mind. Duh. It is done. 60.
LaGuardia ground.
Oh,
Endeavour
now it's
5501
taking off.
with information Juliet, requesting push and
Endeavour
start.
5501. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4. This is odd.
Pushback approved, expect runway 4. Endeavour 5501.
Now, is the Brickyard going to leave too when this one arrives?
Laguardia ground.
Yep.
Brickyard 5725.
Brickyard
with information
5725,
Requesting
pushback
push and
approved,
start.
expect runway 4. But that'll get us to 67. Endeavor 5501, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 4.
Endeavor
Brickyard
5501, runway 4 via Bravo, runway... Whoop. Endeavor 5501, runway 4 via Bravo, line up and wait. We're going to have a delay, I bet.
Crosswind is too high. Don't have delayed Endeavor 5501.
Endeavor 5501, runway 31. Endeavor 5501, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5725, runway 31. Brickyard 5725, runway 31, line up and wait. So yeah, we're getting some big
Crosswind
delays.
is too high. Don't have delayed Endeavor 5501.
Endeavor 5501, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Crosswind is too high. Don't have delayed Endeavor 5501.
Endeavor 5501, runway 31, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 5725, runway 31, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright.
Runway 31. Endeavor 5501.
So,
Runway 31. Line up and wait. Endeavor 5501.
Runway
now,
31.
I don't see the
Brickyard
flex jet coming
5725.
in. But let's go look at the winds.
Runway
What have we
31.
got?
Line up and wait.
Yeah, it's up to
Brickyard
19.
5725.
Wow.
Command
So it got
requirement
windier.
missing. Endeavor 5501. Runway 31. Clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
So let me
Contact
see.
departure.
If I
Endeavor
pause, will
5501.
they stop calling in? Looks like they will, because there's 3 calls. Go back to the menu, 32 takeoffs, 35 landings. We're going to mark as completed and close. So if we go to the log, well, if we go to schedules, we should see, yep, LaGuardia completed. And we go to the log. We now hopefully have LaGuardia up here somewhere. It was, I swore it was, there it is. Okay. So 67 of 500, so that will get us up. And yeah, I think it took us up a level for sure. And our spotter score, I think we went from 65 to 64. So we moved up a little bit. But that is where we are at. So, if you've enjoyed this, so if you haven't subscribed or marked a like, please consider those things. And I will see you next time.